Hi guys. I know. I didn't fall off the face of the earth. It's been a while since I've done a plant room walkthrough, but I had to do one today. I'm super excited. We got 3 deliveries in this week alone of some really cool stuff. So I wanted to kind of give you a really quick run through. I say quick, it's going to be 20 minutes. You and I both know that. So go grab a drink, sit down, and let's tour the plant room together. We're going to start this way. We have some of our homegrown herbs up for sale in the plant room. These are fantastic if you are like really dreaming of summer. Just the smell alone of the basil, the rosemary, the thyme, it smells so good. Stick them on a really sunny windowsill and they're going to do fine until it's warm enough to go outside. Big selection there, and we have more in the greenhouses, so they keep getting replenished. We're gonna shoot down this way real quick because one of the new plants that I got in was the chameleon ZZ plant, which is super cool. I really like that one a lot. And then we also got in some of the smaller regular ZZ plants. So those are great beginner plants. They're great for a low light area, but they can also tolerate a higher light area. We also restocked fully on all of our African violets. There's some really fun colors in there. Dena's showing you some of the pinks right now, but this one came in today and it truly is stunning. I love that dark purple in the middle. Really nice. But there's lots of options there too for African violets. And we're going to spin to the other side this way, which is our Syngonium C. Lots of choices of Syngoniums in there, as well as some of your fancier ones. I do have the mojitos and some of the elbows in here as well. Those are always fun. Great beginner plant as well. Ferns, before we go too far, I am fully stocked with ferns. I have some of the tree ferns in stock. I have some of the smaller ferns, which are great for terrariums or a no drainage pot. I have discovered at my house that they seem to work really well. I have quite a few ferns growing in you know, the tall cylinder vases, the clear vases that are just tall and thin. I take just a little bit of soil at the bottom and I shove the fern down in there and it creates like its own little terrarium and they grow up the side. It looks so cool. Someday I'll post a picture of the ones that I have at home, but it really is a cool option if you got some vases sticking around at home. We're gonna go this way to the Dracaenas. Dracaenas are a great option. Some people call them the basic plant, but they're called that for a reason. They've been around forever for a reason. They're super easy care. Medium light on those, they can handle some low light, and they're really, like, I'm not kidding you guys, drought tolerant. You can ignore this plant for a really long time if you're not good with keeping up with your watering. So as we go a little bit further, we have a beautiful selection of orchids in stock. I have some of the smaller orchids if you have a small little space, but I also have some of the massive, absolutely stunning orchids in stock. I mean, just the assortment that we got in this past time was just really amazing. I like that one, and I like this one. This one's like a freckle. I don't know, I can't really turn it without breaking it, but it's really pretty. And then of course the yellows. Can't go wrong with that. We're gonna spin back that way. I'm trying not to make you guys seasick, I'm sorry. Prayer plants, another great option, medium to low light. Really easy care. They don't hate, or they don't love being super duper dry, but they will tolerate it if you let them go dry a couple times. You're really not going to see too much of a crispy tip like you would with a calathea. The calatheas that I have in stock are the easier care ones. Those are along the bottom. The rattlesnake is always a great option, as well as that fuzzy one. Forgive me, I forget what this one is called. It begins with a W and it's like a Polish name. I can't pronounce it, although I should be able to. But anyway, those varieties tend to be really resilient to your water, so they don't get the brown tips, because a lot of times with calatheas you'll get the brown tip on the end because of the minerals and extras that are in your water. They can't process them, so it burns the tips of the leaves. Those are really resilient to that. I got in a ton of fun Anthuriums. Really fun. So I got some hybrids, some crosses, but I also got some that are regular straight varieties. So the one you're looking at right now is the Forgittii. That one is one of my all-time favorites. I love that it has the rounded sinus on the top, so there is no cut into the top of the leaf. like with many of the other anthuriums. It's just rounded on the top, which is really unique. The one next to that one is going to be a Forgetii crossed with a crystallinum. Another beautiful velvet leaf anthurium. That one is really pretty. I like the veining. Now you're going to be looking at the Queen of Hearts. That one is stunning. If you look up some of the mature pictures of that one and you're growing it in the right conditions, those leaves can get so black. They're just amazing. And then next to that one is going to be the crystallinum Hope, which is a variety of crystallinum that is crossed with a magnificum. That's also another great cross together, which is fantastic. We're going to get into Monsteras. I did get in some smaller Thai Monsteras. I have your classic Monsteras. I have, it looks like just one Siltepecana left. I do have some, why am I drawing a blank? Why am I drawing a blank? We'll come back to that one. I can't, I'm drawing a blank. Next to that is some smaller Esqueletos. I do have some Adansonii in stock. Sorry, I'm rusty, you guys. It's been a really long time since I've done this, like a really long time since I've done this. All right, we're gonna come around the corner really quick because I do have some other fun Monstera selections over here. So I have the Subpennatum, which is a really cool kind of a frilly leaf style. So this one here would prefer a pole, although you could let it trail if you wanted to, but it definitely would look better on a pole. And then next to that, I got in some of the Burl Marks Flames. I love that plant. Look up the mature version of that plant if you don't know what it is. It's striking. It is truly, truly amazing. Before we get too far down that way, we're just gonna spin this way a little bit. I did get in some bonsais. You guys had asked for bonsais. I didn't have a supplier. I was contacted by another Canadian company. You guys know, if you've watched my videos before or we've chatted, I do have one Canadian company that I buy from regularly. I had another company reach out to me. They sent me their availability. Really fun stuff, like those Burl Marks Flames. So a lot of the things that I'm going to highlight today has come from them, the Anthuriums. So I'm really excited to be working with this new company because they have some really fun stuff. One of the other things, if you can just turn around, Dena, is this Crassula, which is in the Jade family. This one's called Hottentot. I thought it was really, really cool. Really cool. Like, that is a cool plant for a good sunny window. We have lots of options for sunny windows. The goldfish plant is also a great option for a full sun window. That one there is going to give you those orange flowers that look like little goldfish that hang off. They're shooting off a whole lot of new growth, but no flowers on there yet, but within a few weeks they will start. All right, Alocasia Alley. I got in a bunch of different alocasias, some of the large guys. This is the Longaloba, which is just striking. I got some of the dragon scales, and I also got the cuprias. And I don't know if my phone is gonna pick up the sheen on these cuprias, but literally it looks like magnetic, not magnetic, metallic. Amazing. Really, really, truly amazing. Another favorite, Schefflera. You need a low care, medium light, drought tolerant floor plant. The Schefflera Amante is a great, great choice. All right, we're gonna keep going. String of turtles, always a popular item. I have some pileas in stock there. The Moon Valley is this one here with the really textured leaf. That one's really super popular. And again, easy care on that one. Peperomias, a ton of different types of peperomias, including the watermelon peps and the Peperomia Hope and the Parallel Peperomia. So all three of those are in the same family, but they look very, very different. Parallel is going to be right up here, Dean. Right in there. Those are cool. I like the stripes on the leaves on those. All right, we're going to spin back around to the Sansevierias. I got in some fun Sansevierias, a good assortment from this new company. My favorite one happens to be this one. This is Tough Lady Sansevieria, and I think a lot of us deserve this plant. Tough Lady. But there's some other fun ones. So this one here is the Bonsai, which is the starfish Sansevieria, which is cool. I have this in 2 sizes. So this is a smaller one, and I do have a larger one as well with babies popping. This one here is cool too. This one's called Dragon Fingers, which if you look at it, yeah, I can see where they came up with that. So that one's pretty cool. So great assortment of Peperomias. I have been slowly bringing in some of my cuttings. This one here is the Passiflora trifasciata. Each one of these cuttings has 3 cuttings per pot. These vine like crazy. Once they get going, they're amazing. Low light, high light, barely any light. They don't care. The more light you give them, the more purple the leaf will be. That's also called the duck foot vine sometimes, which it makes sense. String of pearls. We always have those in stock, and they're always luscious and full and amazing. All right, Rhipsalis. I have some of the paradoxes in stock. Those are super cool. They kind of twist and turn as they grow, almost like you've been twisting yarn. Those are really cool. And then some of the other grass-like varieties. We have those in stock in the hangers, and a few of the smaller pots too. Hoyas. I have quite an assortment of Hoyas right now. I have the Crimson Queen, Crimson Princess, regular Australis, some of the Varieties, Rositas. I do have some of the Crassio Petty, you know what I'm saying. And I also got in some small hanging pots of the Hindu rope, which I love. That's one of everyone's favorites. These pots are absolutely adorable. They are so cute. So we just got those in from our new Canadian company, and I'm stoked about that because they're adorable. They really are cute. Good highlight plant. Really kind of a conversation piece with that particular Hoya. All right, we're gonna go to the philodendrons. I am totally stocked with philodendrons. I was able to get in some of the Mayo Eyes, which is this one here. Some of you may have seen my mother plant that I have up in the area of our other mother plants, and that one is stunning. So I was able to source some of those. The micans that just came in are amazing. They're the healthiest micans I've seen in a while. I got in some of the, what is that one? Narragansett? What was that one? This one. It's been a long day, you guys. Nagaratens. Took me a minute. Nagaratens. Jeez, sorry guys. I have Moonlights in stock. I have some of the Macaulay's Finale, some Prince of Orange, Jungle Boogies. I have some of the larger, been a long day. Why can't I think of the name of that one? Dena, help me. You're tired too.
We can just take a picture.
Yeah.
Go right up close.
A tortum. Duh. Tortum. The tortum. It is one of my favorite philodendrons, actually. Why I couldn't think of that, I don't know. In any event, let's keep moving along. Begonias. I am really stocked with begonias. I have some cane begonias and some of the regular Rex begonias. Really good assortment. Some in hanging pots, some in regular pots. Some people struggle with begonias. If you let them dry slightly between their waterings, you should be okay. In my opinion, those who love begonias but have trouble growing begonias, buy a begonia and consider it like a cut flower bouquet. And you get to enjoy it for as long as it looks nice, and when it stops looking nice, you throw it in the trash, just like you would with cut flowers, and you replace it with another begonia. Just do that. There's nothing wrong with that, you guys. There is nothing wrong with buying a plant as a living bouquet, where you know it's not going to survive. You're not going to have an heirloom plant out of it, but you really enjoy it and you love it, and you love to look at it. Buy it. Just buy it. Plants are relatively inexpensive these days. I got in some Bird of Paradise, which look really nice in little 4-inch pots. When I ordered them, they said it was an assortment, white, orange, and yellow. Although when they came in, they weren't tagged. So your guess is as good as mine. It could be any of those 3. So I'm going to take one, take a chance, and keep my fingers crossed that maybe it's a yellow one, because I really, really, really want a yellow one. All right, Pothos. I stocked up on some Pothos. I got more of the Enjoy. And then down below that I have some of the lemon meringue. That is one of my favorite Pothos. I believe that one is just, in my opinion, stunning. I really like the lemon meringue. You get so many different colors as it, you know, as it grows. Your new foliage tends to be a brighter color, and then it fades back down. It's really, really pretty. Succulents and all your hot desert style plants are all in this area here. We have a really good assortment, a lot of fun stuff. There's a really cool corn cob euphorbia that's a good size. I have some of the barrel cactuses in a 6-inch pot. You can grow it for, you know, 40 years like ours in the corner, and maybe it'll be that big and deadly. Well, I'll show you that. If you guys have never seen it, well, at the end we'll go down there. Rat tail cactuses, we got some of those into, some of the monkey tail cactus, some of the burro's tail, a lot of your low maintenance, highlight, low water requirement hangers. Bear paws, always a popular one. That's a fuzzy little plant, and their leaves look like their little bear's paws. I do still have some of the spiralis cactus in stock, and some of the booby cactus still in stock as well. All right, lots and lots of succulent options. Orchia, gasterias, echeverias. I have tons and tons of options in the succulent department. So probably the most variety I've had ever. And then cactus we do have in stock as well. And some of our own cuttings of the fishtail cactus and the aloe. I think that one's Solar Flare is that aloe. We took some cuttings and potted them up. They're all rooted up and ready to go. I don't know, Dena, can you get that big cactus in the back? So that's our big barrel cactus. There's quite the story as to why it has all those babies popping out around it. And that is quite a few years ago we had a break-in, and somebody popped right through that glass to try to break in. And needless to say, they met that barrel cactus almost face first. But the glass impacted the cactus, and so that damage, because it was damaged, started to create babies, and that's why there's so many babies that are around it. But that cactus is probably minimum 45 years old. That we've owned it. Who knows how old it was when we first acquired it? But that's like our mascot back there. We need a name for him. Spike. I don't know. We gotta name him. Anyway, you guys. So the golden Madonna, Aglaonema. I got these in from the new company. This is my absolute favorite Aglaonema. I haven't seen it on the market probably in 4 years. I think I picked one up. I want to say it was during COVID, in a really small pot, because I thought it was so unique with the white stems, and then with the leaf itself, you get a couple different colors in it. So there's the yellow, there's the neon green, there's the regular dark green. It really is a striking Aglaonema, which will brighten up a really dark spot for you. It's fantastic. Okay, what else do I want to mention? I missed plants. I know I did. So you're going to have to come in and walk the plant room yourself. Give yourself some time, warm up, because as you heard while we were recording, the furnace is kicking on all the time. It gets hot out here. It's almost like a tropical vacation. But cold hardy pansies are here. They're stunning. They're gorgeous. We have mixed pots. We have hanging baskets. We have cell packs. We have bowls. We have tons and tons of cold weather pansies that'll brighten up your outside. First load of shrubs and trees will be coming in, I think, at the end of next week. So things are rolling here at Paul's and Sandy's. We've been getting spring merchandise in for months. It's all set up on our shelves. We are ready to go. I know everybody is impatient and they all want spring as much as we do, but it is coming. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me and getting my feet wet back again, doing this whole video thing. I appreciate those of you who have popped in and asked me where my next video was, because I hadn't done one, and encouraged me to get another one going, because I needed that little push, you know? So anyway, thank you guys. Have a great day, and we hope to see you soon.